What's up, pizza crew? Welcome back to Matteo's Corner. We're going to continue MediEvil Resurrection today. And I know I already said this last video, but I cannot tell you how excited I am to keep playing this game. Like, this is childhood memories for me. And I'm just really happy that I get to play this for the channel so you all can just enjoy it with me.
Cemetery Hill. An excellent name for a blues singer.
There he is!
Oh, no. You're back. Looking like something from a butcher's dustbin. Oh, and what's that smell? Oh, decomposition? Well, you're too late anyway. My army has already risen from the grave. Still, never mind, eh? Chalk it up as yet another of your inglorious failures. I really need to work on that mocking laugh.
Well, he was a right jerk, wasn't he? But that's okay. We're gonna go beat him up, save the realm, and be home before dinner time. Well, maybe it'll take a little longer than that. Ow! There we go. Gotta remember how this lock-on system works.
The soil on that grave looks looser than the bowels of a man in a sleeping bag full of scorpions.
Ew. So that little bit of earth we can actually procure later, but for now, I want to go the wrong way of the level because we need to find our chalice. But the controller's low, but I just charged this thing. Alright, whatever. You know what? I'm sure it'll be fine. I'll have enough for the level, and then I'll go charge it before I go play the next level. Oh, I could have used that on the enemies. Gosh darn it. Many years ago, witches from the Cemetery Coven sealed this route to the Mausoleum. Well, too bad. We're going to unlock it. Eventually. One way or the other. Too bad these other skeletons didn't die with armor on. They might have stood a better chance. Dearest Sister Forest Witch, I'm leaving with my beloved seedlings, and we are taking the precious with us. We're going somewhere a witch can raise her pumpkin babies in peace and harmony without fear of them getting stewed with tofu. Ugh. So move to the enchanted forest if you want, commune with your oaks, have nude love-ins with your sycamores, but do it on your own. I've left the witch's talisman in case any decent, sane, non-mean persons wish to contact me. Obviously, it does not include you, so don't touch it, pumpkin witch. I think I mentioned this before. I love the humor in this game. I know not a lot of people don't like it. Some people really were put off by how much humor they tried to inject into the game, but I find it charming. Okay, so there we go. Light this in the center here. There we go. There we go. That's what we were looking for. And there's the second thing that we were looking for.
A witch's talisman. Used near a bubbling cauldron to summon a witchy.
Sadly, we can't use it here, because there's no bubbling cauldron to be found. So now that we've done that, there's another thing we can do before we officially leave the impromptu area. There. Teaches us how to use the spade, which is actually really cool. It's a good way to do it. Oh, I hate the ones that can charge. These guys are annoying. They're not even that hard to kill, they're just annoying. What the? He just phased through that wall. Oh god, yeah, we need to take him out.
Ah, greetings, stranger. Now, what can I do for you?
A lot of things, really. We're gonna need these. Definitely need these. What? That guy still hit me? You serious? No, not the imp. Gosh darn it. Stupid jerk. Oh, jeez. Uh-oh. 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 Stay back. I have an arm. I'm not afraid to use it. Clearly, I'm not afraid to use it. Back, foul beast. There. Ah, the chalice and some health. Oh, lovely. Oh, hello. So now we can just get through the rest of this level and be done. The only hard part now is the getting up the hill part.
Some rolling rocks look crumbly. Maybe try whacking them.
Whacking them? Don't mind if I do. I don't know any issues that couldn't be solved in this game without a good weapon. Ah, God damn it. See, in the original game, there were stuff hidden on the alcoves. That's why I'm checking it, but looks like there's none, and they duped me in this version. My problem is, I recently played the PS4 remake, so I just thought, oh, everything should be the same if it's, you know, the same game, but I just keep forgetting that. No, they're not the same. There are differences. I gotta remember this is technically a remaster and a remake. Technically.
The Hall of Heroes. Sorry. What can I tell you? Your name's not on the list. I'm just messing. In you go.
Very, very funny, Death. Very funny, sir. Quite a hoot. Oh, good. We get a permanent club. Yay. This'll help.
Fortesque, what's this I hear? That arch-cad Zarok still alive? Thought you killed the fella. Never mind, you old war horse. Happens to the best of us. Think you've slaughtered a chap, but up he pops again. Crushed limbs, flattering like cheap flags, but otherwise perfectly chipper. Or is that just me? What? Anyway, I expect Johnny Zombie's a bit more of a handful than you remember. How are you doing for weapons, old man? Tell you what, take my old war hammer. It's no bother. In 2 centuries, all I've used it for is putting up shelving.
So now we have a new permanent weapon. It won't break on us. It's a little slower, but what's really nice about this is that. That is going to help us a lot in this game. There are a lot of enemies and certain other things that we can deal with using that little shockwave. It's not the most, like, biggest thing of damage-wise, but...
Dan's Crypt. The best place to go if you're looking for a dead Dan.
Alright, so the reason why we're here is that I mentioned before, I think I mentioned this the first time we were here, there's some secrets that we got to come back for. Well, one of them, you see this here with the chalice. Go over to this wall, and there we go. We have our singular enemy.
What? Suddenly I can do no jokes.
And because we also have the spade, we can now get another weapon super early in the game.
Ah, a training room, eh? Nice decor. Early macabre. That is a rune key, Dan. Place it in the claw of the rune gate and open sesame.
Welcome to the Hall of Heroes. I went to the Hall of Zeros once. It's quite dull, but at least they don't all make chicken noises when your back's turned.
Quaint. Very quaint. Ah, we get a new sword.
What are you doing in a hall of heroes? How I pity the people of Gallowmere. Oh, that their fate should be in the hands of a vacuum-headed chimp like you. Still, I suppose it's not fair to take it out on them. Take my longsword, and try not to stab yourself in the foot. You know, I've always had my doubts about you, Fortesque. You're simply not carved from hero material.
You know, are you wearing an apron? Huh. What a pleasant fellow. So as you can see, this one's a little slower, but it does have longer reach. And it's a little stronger. So we'll probably be using both of these pretty soon, because we now have to go to the first real big level of the game. The Mausoleum.
The Hilltop Mausoleum. Think of it as a kind of pet shop, but with less fragrant purchasing choices.
Oh, Daniel Danikins. You are so persistent, I'll give you that. But then so are beggars' babies, and I trample those underfoot too. Look, you really must get it into your thick, exposed cranium. You cannot stop me from conquering Gallowmere. Already I have transformed the populace into servile zombies and drained the sunlight from the skies, withering many a tomato plant in the process. How
The
can a
monster.
spindly monovisual carcass like you reverse the momentum of such an epic master plan? And see where your stubbornness has got you? Do you see? You're trapped forever in this necropolis. Still, you could always discuss your predicament with my good friend up there. I'm sure he'd do his best to help you. Sadly, I can't hang about to listen to the musical twang of your tendons. My army is amassed, and it will not be long before my scouts locate the demon claw that will unlock my beloved shadow demons. I must return home to oversee the invasion of this pathetic realm, and possibly take a power nap.
Very, full of himself, huh?
Beware, imps are...
Oh, that's right, there's imps in this
Please,
level.
trust me, we can spot our own.
I don't like the imps, they suck. Entering a house of pain, unspeakable evil lurks in secret catacombs. Yes, they do. Oh, there's an imp right there, see him? So these guys will steal weapons from you, even though you're holding them. What the? No! He took my friggin'... He took my hammer! Get back here, you little punk! Get back! Give it back! Alright, all of you, beat it! Bastards. All of them. Oh crap, I didn't want to go down here yet. Oh well. I guess we're here now. A thing about this level that we got to be very careful about. We got to make sure to find all the secrets, because if we miss a secret, it's gone till we come back later and do it again.
The floor is collapsing! Run! Run! Get out quick!
Okay, that's number 1. Let's find door number 2. The right way. Now we're going to number 3. We're not going that way yet. Actually, we might have to go that way now that I'm looking at it. Yeah, okay, I think... Yeah, we didn't have the right color. Alright. Off we go. Imps. Prepare yourselves, fiends! Wow, that one took a lot of hits. No, not again. You're not stealing this again. Piss off. The stained glass demon, the master of the Mausoleum. Wretched soul is reserved inside a frozen glass heart behind a veil of darkness. Very fitting. Honestly. Goes with the decor. Wait, there was an achievement for that? I thought they were just enemies. Oh, oops. Well, okay, that works. I'm not gonna complain. I got an achievement for doing random things. I could have filled up that second bottle, but I think I can fill it up later anyway. For free. Ah, yep, I knew it. I hear the little health pool. Why? Why? I do find it weird, though, that the imps look like little rat people, because if I remember correctly, maybe I'm just thinking of the second game, or maybe it was the first game. I thought they looked more like pig people. But that might have just been the second game, who knows? Maybe I'm just not remembering it correctly. I haven't played the first MediEvil since the remake actually came out, and I beat it in like 2 days. And then I haven't really, and then I started playing MediEvil 2, and I never finished it because then I moved. And that was like 2 years ago. And I just never had the time to go back to it, and at this point I may as well just start all over again.
I am compelled by some primal force always to play this song of fear and sadness. Please, bring me new music, that I may break this cycle of endless misery. Go on, do us a favor. It's driving me mental.
I do find it funny that they kind of made him look like the Phantom of the Opera. So this is what I meant by you need to find all the secrets, because the way to get the chalice and the key to getting out is by finding literally everything that you need to find. I think that's one of the sheet musics. Yes. So technically, after you do the first sheet music...
Not again! The floor is giving way, Dan! Run for our lives!
Once the music is at the organist, you technically don't have to go back and get the rest of the secrets. You could just go straight to the boss after a certain point. Because once you do this, it takes you to getting the demon key, and then the demon key gives you access to where the heart is, but inside where the heart is another piece of sheet music. Look at him. He's so happy. Oh god, it's getting dark. We need our torch. Ah, see, look, there's the other piece of sheet music. At least I think that's the sheet music. Yes, I think it is. So, yeah, if you decided to put the fire under the heart to make it weaker, then when you go back into that circular room, you take out the boss, and then the levels... I think you can go back and find secrets after the boss is beaten. I can't remember. Oh, am I stuck? Where am I going? Oh, found my way out. Perfect. But just to be safe, we're going to do all that stuff first, then do the heart thing, and then fight the boss, and then we can just leave. Wrong button. I'm going to keep doing that the whole playthrough. I already know it. Here you go, friend. See? I did it again. I like how every time you do that, the music changes. I always loved that about this stage. Technically, there's 3 songs in this whole level. Oh god. Where are we? What? Wait, that doesn't make sense. I went forward pretty far. Okay. There we go. He is now able to be attacked. We've pissed him off enough. Time for a boss fight, a real proper boss fight. A rousing ruckus. A brawling brockus.
Looks like the heart is his only weak point.
Okay. Nope. Imagine if you didn't have enough ammo for this fight, you'd be soft locked. You'd have to go back to older levels, buy money. Not buy money, find money and buy the supplies, that's what I meant to say. I do really like the idea for this boss though, like, it's a demon made of stained glass. It's so cool. To give you an idea of how much different it is to use the throwing knives, because we haven't used them a lot yet. Here's the difference. Oops. They're a lot slower. I think they do just as much damage as the crossbow. Maybe they're a little bit stronger, but you can do more crossbow bolts. Although daggers are cheap. They're way cheaper than the crossbow bolts. So technically you could buy a bunch of, oh crap, a bunch of those. Use those first, then use your crossbow. But then again, using the crossbow is quicker, so you don't want to be sitting too long trying to do stuff. Ah, dang it. Can we beat him in this last volley? No. Show me your heart. Open your heart, stained glass demon. It's gonna be alright. There we go. It is dead.
By the sacred underwear of Brittany, goddess of popular beat'em-bows, I underestimated you, my friend.
Brittany. That was an interesting reference.
Good. That key opens the glass demon gate in this cemetery.
Alright, and before we leave, we're going to pop up on some health and then be on our way. And maybe some weapon stuff.
I trust you find yourself in a cash-rich situation.
That's, gosh darn it, it's not what I wanted to do. Come on, game. That's okay. We'll get more health later. Yay! New weapon time!
The Hall of Heroes, where heroes are allowed to store their umbrellas and raincoats.
Wow, getting 3 weapons in one go is great. This is really going to help, because the levels get harder now, and we're going to definitely need the bigger repertoire of weapons. Oh, is this when we meet, we meet the bodacious babe herself. There's some pretty cool statues, though, like when they're not moving. Here we go. Look at her. Look at that woman.
Dan the man. Tell me, what's a warrior queen got to do to get a guy like you? Don't be shy, baby. I've seen you giving me the eye. You may be weak and feeble like all men, but I like you, Daniel. Here, lover, hold my spear. Grip it tight now, and think of me when you throw it.
Look at Daniel. What a ladies' man. You know, I always liked that about this person. Like, a lot of the people here actually are nice to Sir Dan. And I appreciate that, because Dan's a good boy. He's best boy. All right. Well, we got a good chunk of this opening of the game done. We got lots of chalices. We got lots of weapons. We are pretty much set on most of the game now, I think. But yeah, we're going to stop here for today. Thank you all so much for joining me for more of MediEvil Resurrection. We are going to very quickly jump into the next one pretty soon. So I will see you all then. Keep rocking on and have a good one, everybody. Take care of yourselves out there. Bye-bye.